Welcome to Horsing Around. We're here at Shantaylah Lodge today with Karen. Karen, tell me about what you do here.
Okay, at Shantaylah Lodge, we teach children to adults how to ride through walk, trot and canter, and how to get their horse going the correct way for whatever discipline they choose to go down. So walk is obviously what these girls are doing now. It's a very slow, I call it a march walk. And then we have trot. Trot is obviously a little bit of a faster beat, it's like a little run. And then we have a canter.
Why is it so important to get those basics down first before you get into the more technical things?
Because they've got to learn how to control the horse, they've got to learn how to get the horse into trot, then they have to learn how to get the horse into canter. So it's very, very important to have the basics in here and in a closed, safe arena before they get out into the real world.
What about showing? Because you train the girls in showing as well.
Yep, definitely. Showing's probably more my field. To me, showing is the easy way to explain it. It's like a beauty pageant. Okay, we're judging the beauty of the horse and how the rider is presented, dressed. So from your joddies to your boots to be clean to your hair, hairspray or not a little bit of hair out of place is very important.
I guess it's sort of the goal to get to the Ekka then.
Yeah, it's every rider's dream to get to the Ekka. You have to have everything 100% and qualify to get to the Ekka. So that's a big goal for all the riders.
Karen, overruling would be all ready for a show. Talk me through the makeup and the hair and everything that goes into it.
Yep. So the day obviously before, we plait the mane down, we divide it and plait it down, then we actually sew it in. So we sew all the plaits in so they stay in and they can't fall out. And then the day of the show we do the makeup on overruling. We put makeup over the top of his eyelids, it's same as ours, making our eyes stand out. And we put black and clear around the muzzle to make it shine.
Talk me through this part of the body.
Okay, so this part of the body, we enhance all the black legs probably from the knees and the hocks down to darken it up and make it look a little bit shinier. We actually paint all their hoofs black to make that nice and shiny. And then we clip out what we call their little white socks. So we paint this part all white, then we black pen around the edge to make it finished.
So really accentuating all the different features of the animal.
Yeah, but we do what they call checkerboard. That's called a checkerboard. So we have checkerboard and the shark's teeth down below the checkerboard. Then we finish off with what we call a moon shape on the end of their bottom. So that just finishes off the picture. Then to get the finished product of the tail, we actually put in false tails. So he's got a false tail.
My goodness.
So if you saw his tail, that is all he has. He doesn't have much tail.
So he's got hair extensions.
He's got hair extensions. And then that gives them the final, what we call triangle look. So it gives the triangle look.
Karen, talk me through what's going on here.
Okay, this is Overruling, who is an off-the-track thoroughbred. He did have a small racing career before he went to a show horse. He actually did jumping before he came to show horse after racing. So what we're doing at the moment, or Shiloh's doing, is called a hat class. A hat class is judged on the horse, its conformation, its manners and paces, the overall picture. That's what the judge would be looking for, how it moves, how it behaves. So Shiloh's doing a different changes of direction because the judge will always want to see both ways. And then she'll do a little bit of a canter. And then a canter change, which a canter change is where they change the legs to the other way. So that's what the judge will be looking for.
Conformation and manners and paces, what is that referring to?
Okay, manners and paces are obviously how he moves, how he behaves within his workout. Conformation is obviously all his body structure, his legs, has he got any lumps and bumps or any faults really? That's conformation. He might have good conformation, good movement, and Overruling's a very well behaved horse. He's a lovely child's hack, and Shiloh's done an amazing job on him.
Now Karen, this is a little bit different to the last.
Yeah. So this is Nikita and Little Merivale Park Cartier. He hasn't been with us, or we haven't competed on him as yet. So Nikita's riding him, and we're judging her on what we call a rider class. A rider class is done in age groups, and they're purely judged on person's riding.
So the first one we saw was judged on the horse, this is on the rider.
Yeah, yeah. So how they sit up, how they keep their arms on their body, their heels are down, if they lean back and their eyes are up, and their hands are still and they're soft with the horse, it makes them a good rider.
Oh, you did very well, Nikita. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Horsing Around. I hope you've learnt something about showing. We'll catch you next time.
Come on, let's go.